Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Trump Punch Man, one shot. I genuinely appreciate that Antarctic Press put up one shot in this. There's no need to talk about who made the comic book because they're all fake names. What's it was it? Donkey, Newt, Slam Badger. Yeah, I don't think that these are real names. I'm just, unless their mom really hated them. This is a fun book though, man. This is a fun book. Understand that everything in here is all black and white, just to get that, off the margins, whatever, just expectations. It's a black and white book, and it's not like what would you call it, Usagi Yojimbo style. The art's still good in this. It's still fun. It's exactly what it's meant to be. There's gonna be a bunch of people who I think there's gonna be a very select group of people who are going to be insulted by this comic book. One, remember that it's supposed to be political satire, but let's be honest, there's really no politics in this. Donald Trump has always acted this way. Whether you appreciate it or you hate it or whatever, he's always, always, always acted this way. This is who he's always been. He's always had that voice where he tries to appeal to people like he's a populist, but at the end of the day, he's not. He's absolutely not. He's in it for himself. That's what it is. And he mentions in here, I can't do these things for profit, and it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Whether he does something good or he does something bad. And in this book, like, his two enemies are an anti-vaxxer mom and the truth. And he defeats them both in his own way, and he's upset that with both of them he wasn't able to make profit off of them. So he does good and he does bad, and he can't make profit off of them. And it's like, that's just hysterical. Is this like, a subtle message? In some ways I think it is. Another subtle well, not so subtle message, but a message that's in here is that he always wins. No matter what happens, he always seems to come out on top. And he's tired, wait for it, of winning. Which is why Saitama is one of the perfect character representations for Trump, especially in this book. He's tired of winning. I defeat people with just one tweet. Like, it's painful. I never have to do two tweets to destroy somebody. And like, they show some of the tweets that he does in this, and it's, well, literally two tweets because he only has two enemies in this. I'm actually kind of disappointed this is a one-shot. And if it stays just a one-shot, okay, fine, so be it. I think that if enough people read this, literally, the only people who are going to be butthurt by this are people who tie themselves tightly to a political party. And it's like, if you don't design images in the form of my God, whichever one of their, loyal, whatever, God deity emperor that they're loyal to, it's like, oh, how dare you? How dare you? I didn't see anything necessarily insulting in this comic book. At best, you could say that he's bothered that, he can't make profit off of something. And he defeats the truth with just two words. You know what two words they are, right? To me, this was just a fun book. I didn't laugh out loud for any of this. I didn't get insulted by anything in here. I just looked at this as a genuinely fun time. I read this and just... I was smiling, and then there were like two moments in here where I'm just like, that is surprisingly insightful, while not being insulting or praising for the character that is Donald Trump. This was really good. I can't complain about this book at all. I have zero complaints about this book. For the most part, I don't think that anybody should have a problem with the book, but you're free to be insulted if that's everybody's right? Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.